well, we're starting, by the way, dude. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Solid
Dude,
intro.
So, yeah, that's going to be our new intro every time, dude.
Hey, the king. Dude, what's up, man?
Dude, what's up, King? How are you, dude? You've inspired us, by the way.
Yeah, I've been hanging out in his Discord for like the last 4 days trying to level up by talking to people. He has like a leveling system in his Discord.
Yeah,
I just you've been seeing the conversations?
No, I know about his leveling system, though.
Oh, yeah. So I'm level 8 now.
Dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's all green now instead of white. That's good.
What is... Oh, yeah, the top of the podcast thing? Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay, this is our first topic, dude. And I think it's a really funny topic.
And before you move on, I think on the bottom right-hand corner of your stream, there's like a different window that's showing up. Do you see that? Or is that just me?
That's just you.
Huh?
Is it? Hold on,
Yeah.
Let me check Twitch. Yeah, it's just you.
Yeah, you just swapped screens and it made it bigger.
Dude, you copy Palace. Dude, I've been wanting to make a podcast for a very long time, but I've always been really invested heavily into like playing competitively, and now I'm not playing anything competitively because I don't have time to anymore. So I was like, all right, and then me and Jigga have been talking about making a podcast for like over a year now, dude, and we just never did because it's a lot of work, dude. It is a shit ton of work to start a podcast, and then also on top of the work, you have to have somebody that is dedicated. So, and then I was going to start a podcast with Dr. Bitboss, who everybody knows these people. Me and Bitboss talked about it for like 4 months, and it never happened because we just never did it. Partially my fault because I've always been busy like playing games competitively. And then me and Sean talked about it, and then we were like, we're kicking around the idea for like 6 months now, and then then Palasu was like invited us to his podcast, so we did it, and it was fucking fun, dude. So we were like, you know what, dude, let's do it. I just never pulled the gun because I was like, you know, I've always played games competitively. Like, why the heck would I do a podcast? But now that I don't have the time I don't have 10 to 12 hours a day anymore to play competitively. I was like, all right, podcast time, dude. And like being on Palasu's podcast was like just a little nudge that we needed to boop. Yeah, what a Fowler.
Yeah, once we did the podcast on Palasu's, it kind of made it seem doable, like because we did it and we think it went really well, and we're like, it might be an actual thing that we can pull off. So.
We had a lot of like positive responses from Palasu's community, like saying that was like their best podcast or whatever. And not saying like it's because of us, but it was cool to be a part of one of their better podcasts. You know what I mean? It was definitely like motivating just to be like part of it, you know. So that was like what pushed us to do it. You know, that was like what pushed us.
You have to think that was 3 friends coming together,
right? And as
for like a really long time, you know.
That's true too. I'm sick as fuck, by the way. Dude, can I talk about my cop story, dude?
Yeah, go for it, dude. That's actually
today,
fucking crazy. I'd love to hear what everybody else has to fucking
dude, so today, I got into a really hard argument with a cop. I took a video, actually. So this is what happened.
Can you show that?
Yeah, I can.
You have it on Discord or something? Put that up?
No, I have it on my phone, though. And I tried to upload it to Twitter, and it only uploaded 45 seconds for some reason. So let me explain first. So I'm driving north, right? And on the right-hand side, there's a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. So I passed the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I'm going 58, 57. And I'm driving.
Thanks for the sub, Godus.
Oh, God. That was just going to fucking comment. Dude, thank you for the sub, Godus. So I'm driving 55 miles an hour. Or I was going like 57, 58, whatever. Maybe I was even going 60. Hey, a cop pulls behind me and pulls me over. And I'm like, all right, cool, dude. Like, hey, what's up, man? He was like, oh, you're going, 60, or you're going 58 in a 45. And I was like, no, this is a 55. And he points forward, and about a quarter of a mile forward, there's a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. And he was like, if you can see it, you need to be going that speed. And I'm like, I can see the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I'm closer to the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. What are you talking about, dude? Like, what the hell do you mean? We were like literally a tenth of a mile from the 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign and like a quarter of a mile from 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. But I guess this guy sits there, this scummy cop. And listen, I like cops. I like everybody. Doesn't matter what your career is, dude. I love you. Like, so this scummy cop, so what happens is the state line changes from state line to county line right there. And there's no sign, there's no line in the road. There's no anything to indicate that it changes. So he sits right there where there's no speed limit sign, dude. And every day I see this fucking guy pulling people over. He pulls over like 20 people a day. Not even kidding you. So
damn, that guy's making his quotas for sure.
So check it out. Here it is. So like I can kind of show you guys a little bit on my. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you guys can't see it at all. Well, there's a speed limit sign I passed, right? 55 miles an hour. And I'm explaining in the video, so it takes a little bit.
But did you back up the road to take a picture of that?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Because I honestly think that if this does not affect my house, I'm going to take this guy to court. That's where it's at. Yeah. I'm like not even kidding you. So here we go. This is the gas station one that the cop was hiding at. Right on the right there. He's sitting in that gas station. After the gas station, there's an intersection, right?
Hey, Skip, thanks for the follow, man.
So I'll show you. So you guys can't really see it. I'll post it on Twitter later. But there's the intersection, and about a quarter of a mile after this intersection, it turns to 45. So this scummy cop is like using a stipulation to pull people over, because it's like, hey, what's up, Skippy? Thank you for the follow. Because that's the part where the state line turns into the county line. There's nothing there. And literally a tenth of a mile behind this, like, invisible line that has no sign, no line, no, like, welcome to Yuma sign. There's, like, an invisible line. He's just sitting there, dude. He pulls people over all day for that. 55 miles an hour. Dude, all day. And I always see him there. And he got me today. And, like, dude, today, dude, I, like, rolled my window up on him. I was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, dude. I was like, get out of my face. I don't care. Whatever, blah, blah. I was like, give me my ticket and let me go. I don't care. Like, I'll see you in court, dude.
Yeah.
I don't care, whatever. I wasn't talking to him. Now,
you just got the ticket, dude. So some people can get it way worse than that.
Now, let me say this, though. Dude, imagine, I live in Yuma, Arizona. We live on the border of Mexico. A lot of people live in Mexico, and they work here. So wages here are super low. Because...
Fowler TV, thanks for the sub.
Dude, thanks for the sub, Fowler. Because wages, like a $10 wage in Arizona it's like average. It's not that great. You can't live solo off of one $10 an hour wage. You know what I mean? It's whatever. But in Mexico, $10 an hour is like realistically $50 an hour.
God mode. Yeah. It's God mode.
So you can't really find an amazing job in Yuma, Arizona, unless you have like a degree or some sort of trait. So imagine, dude, imagine I'm like a single dude living paycheck to paycheck, right, dude? And I get pulled over. This guy dings me for $300 on a stipulation that there's not even a sign there.
You know what I mean? $300?
It was like $250, dude.
Jesus Christ.
So,
yeah,
now,
if you're going 60 and a 45, that's an insane increase in price if you were just going like 6 miles over the speed limit. That's crazy.
Now, oh shoot, I gotta change it to podcast. Hold on, wait, give me 1 second. I freaking didn't put it on podcast.
Trying to trick all the viewers, dude. This is not League of Legends.
So now, like, what really triggered me is how many times does that guy pull people over that live paycheck to paycheck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm financially stable, so it's not much, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's a ticket, whatever. But imagine pulling over, like, a single parent who's been working 80 hours a week that doesn't have $300 to spare, dude. And you're pulling people over on a shitty like, what a scumbag, dude. You know what I mean, dude? Oh my god. And I have a video. I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna post it on Twitter to show you guys exactly where I got pulled over. I'm gonna show you guys the speed limit signs. I even have in the video the cop that pulled me over pulled back into the same spot. And I pulled up in front of him, and I was like, what are you doing, dude? Are you seriously about to get somebody else for $300 because you're a piece of shit? Like, I'm like, in the video, I pulled up in front of him, and I'm like, what's your issue, dude?
Dude, that's actually fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I can't respect so I also love cops. I think cops are fantastic. Like, if I'm in trouble, I'm calling cops. You know what I mean? Like,
wait.
Their job is...
Let me cut you off for 1 second.
Yeah.
Black Assassin has been gone for years, dude.
Yeah, no. I saw his name. I wasn't sure if it was the Black Assassin.
Hold on.
I've
Everybody,
heard your name a million times, dude.
Everybody, hold on. Wait. That's the real Black Assassin. That's his account. I don't know if anyone knows who the hell Black Assassin is, but that's actually the real Black Assassin.
I was 100% convinced that wasn't a real person because you guys talked.
So did I. I was like
in PUBG times.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna send you my Discord. I gotta talk to you, dude. Here, join my Discord. Well, we're doing a podcast right now, so we can't talk right now. But I gotta talk to you. Who's the scrub you're talking about, dude? Black Assassin. Are you kidding me? He's one of the originals, dude. There's like, we have a really large span of originals that we know, and Black Assassin is like one of the first people I met on PC, dude. Oh my god, your voices sound so different. I got sick, dude. But so, I'm gonna chop this video up and I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna show you guys what the bullshit, and I'm also gonna show you a little bit of me and the police officer arguing because me and him were like sitting at a door, and I wouldn't roll my window down because fuck him, dude. Like if he's gonna try to scam people, dude, I don't need to roll my window down. I gave him my license, my registration. I sat there, and I just sat there, dude. You know what I mean? And he was, like, getting frustrated. I was like, nah, dude. Like, I don't, like, get frustrated all you want, dude, you know? But, so I'm going to cut this video up. And I'm going to show you guys. I tried to post it on Twitter today, and when it happened, it was like a 15-minute long video. And what happened was, for some reason, it only uploaded 45 seconds.
I have to check out that video. It's hard to see on the stream. But yeah, like I was saying, like I love cops and everything. I love what they do, and I never think poorly of all cops. I know there's some shitty ones out there that like, do some shady ass shit, but for the most part, when I see like I live on a road where once I leave my subdivision, the speed limit's 30 miles an hour, but nobody fucking goes 30 on this road. It's the shortest road, and it's like there's nothing going on. It's like a dead road, and you should not be going 30 miles an hour on this fucking road. And it's a one-way road, dude. So it's like if one guy's going 30, they're holding up like 50 other cars trying to get through here. And so everybody goes like 45. The cops just sit there, and they just know that people are not going to go 30 miles an hour because it's slow as shit on this fucking road. And they just pull people over left and right. Because I live there, I know to look out for them and stuff like that. But
Wait, your mic just cut out. Wait, Sean. 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 Sean, we can't hear you!
Hello?
There we go. Now you're good. What's up?
Oh my god.
So last thing we heard was you were like, I think I like men, and then like after that it just cut off.
I thought I was muted at that point when I was saying that. My bad. No, I was just saying that. So the speed limit next to my house, when you leave my subdivision, it's 30 miles an hour. Everybody goes 45 on that road because it's a one-way road. You don't want to be holding up other people, and it's like the shortest route to get to more popular roads.
Right.
And cops just sit there all the time and just pull over people left and right. Because I live on like next to this road, I see it all the time, so I don't get like pulled into that. But I was wondering why you were going like But I see it like people going at 8 o'clock in the morning on that road, and they're getting pulled over. They're probably on their way to work. Now they're late for work. That could have been like the third time they were late, and they get fired for the day or from the job for that day, and or they have an appointment and they lose. Like, dude, getting pulled over takes like 30 minutes at least.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It takes
fucking forever, dude, because the cop sits in his fucking car for like 20 minutes looking up your ID and shit. But it was bringing me to another point of the show. I don't know if you saw this back in the day, where it was cops would leave cars parked in shitty neighborhoods with the ignition on and like leave the keys in the door.
Oh yeah, okay, I've seen the show.
Yeah, dude, that's entrapment at the fullest, dude. Like, you're literally going to the shittiest neighborhood where crime rates are high.
That's so...
Dude, it's so shady as shit. Oh, dude, I don't know if anybody else has seen that show, but that shit was fucked up, dude. That was really fucked up. So
I would like how the doors would lock on the people inside, and they'd like try to get out, and they'd only get like their arm out, and the cops would like freeze, and they're like stuck like halfway, like, dude, I can't move. Put your arm down. Like, I literally can't. And they're like grabbing the arm, like twisting it and shit, like his arm's stuck in the fucking window, dude.
Fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up. But yeah, I hate those sting operations or like people who, or cops who sit on the side of the road at points where they know shit's going on. It's like, dude, shouldn't you be like hunting down drug dealers and shit? Like, what are you doing, dude?
Dude, that's what frustrated me out today. I'm like, listen, if I'm speeding, dude, give me a ticket. I'll take it gladly. I'll be nice about it too. Like, thank you, officer, whatever. But if you're gonna be a little bitch and hide where it doesn't even have a sign that the speed limit changes, dude, you're a scumbag, dude.
Fucked up. Yeah, that shit's fucking unacceptable, dude.
And that right there brings us right into our first subject of the podcast, which is this is a really funny read for me. That was a perfect transition, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this right here was like one of the funniest reads for me because analysts predict 20 million people will abandon PC gaming for Check Note's TV gaming platform. So essentially what they're saying is that PC's dying, consoles rising.
It's funny because I sent you this article and we didn't talk about this article at all, but I had the same reaction of like, how stupid is this fucking article? Like, this is ridiculous. But I wasn't sure if you'd come to the same conclusion. I thought maybe you were like, oh, maybe we're gonna lose some PC players. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, now the reason this last year, I don't know if anyone's read the article or read anything about like how high console sales were last year, is because like 7 single player games came out like of the final of their trilogy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like last year, of course, is gonna spike, but as PC, like I think it's a really big joke to say PC gaming is going to die, and console, like no, console had its days, dude. Like it's.
Wait, didn't console does the what's that freaking the Wii thing, the portable Wii Nintendo thing, didn't that come out last year?
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch,
but it was also like God of War, Super Smash Bros, freaking Red Dead Redemption. There was like 30 like top tier listed games that only came out on console. Like, and it was a console, $200, $300. Like, you know, I think last year.
Guy looking for clicks, dude. That's
yeah, I think this right here, Paul Lilly, this guy needs to get.
Yeah, that freaking guy.
I can clearly see he's super smart. But
dude, this guy is a straight up console player that just was like super excited when he saw like a stat come out about freaking the numbers going up for console players and shit. Like,
now in the
article, it's like the longest article I've ever seen on the site. Yeah. By the way, this guy went into it.
Dude, so one thing about this guy that I really like is he's talking about like the new consoles coming out. Dude, there's literally no new games coming out though. Like, just like you're gonna be able to play almost every game on the older consoles, just like how before. You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously, eventually, everyone's gonna get a PS5 and an Xbox, whatever the hell the next Xbox coming out is. I don't know what it is. I haven't.
Xbox 2.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't that stupid as fuck?
So everyone's eventually gonna get those, but it's not like gonna take over. And of course, their money's gonna spike because it's not like PC where you have one computer and then you just upgrade it for 20 years or 10 years, you know. It's like a new console comes out, and everybody who owns a console gets the next console. So of course, when like consoles come out, like if you like, who here had the original Xbox, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One? We fucking all did, dude. Yep. We had the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, we all did. But how many of you have 4 fucking computers sitting at your house? Fucking nobody, dude.
It's fucking... Dude, and not to mention they, they're adding in... Or this guy talks about, like, halfway down the article that the cost of television screens that are able to support, like, 60 frames per second... Those are insanely expensive too. Like if you're trying to game on a TV and you're spending money like $600 on a console, but you also have to spend like $1,500 on a really nice TV, which you can plug your computer into in the first place, right? You can use a TV as your monitor for your computer. Like, it's just ridiculous. You don't need the console whatsoever. The PC is always going to be superior. It performs better. I mean, it might be more expensive because parts are expensive if you want them to last for a decade. You know what I mean? But it's a one-time purchase for 10 years. But every console comes out with a new one every 3 years. So you're still saving money if you buy PC components rather than a brand new console every time it comes out.
Hey,
and every new TV that comes out.
Hey, listen, Skippy and Terminal, I'm trying to make a fucking point, okay? I also have like 3 computers, but I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point. I have 3 really nice computers, but I'm trying to just simply make
not everybody has
a point. You know what I mean? Yeah. You guys are busting my balls, dude. I'm trying to make a really good point, and it got ruined because apparently everybody has freaking 9 computers, which I did not know.
Terminal, why do you have?
Yeah, Terminal, why do you have 9 computers?
You can't work one of them. Like, okay. This is
I think
absolutely ridiculous, dude.
He has 5 computers. Why, dude? Are you trying to like catch up to your age? Because you need 70 to go. Okay, sorry.
Yep, got you, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean.
We're really cool. We are old. Okay, so you have 5 computers because you're too lazy to throw out your old ones or sell them for parts.
What's up, Drew?
Oh, Drew, what's you, boy?
Yeah,
honestly, I wanted to talk about this a lot more, but it's just...
I like literally laughed out loud when I read this article. Though it was actually hilarious to me because, dude, console game is not taking over anything, dude. If you're one of the console plebs, dude, just look at the player base to every game that's come out on PC and console. It's like 5 times the amount. Get out of the way.
Not to mention competitive.
You're not doing anything, dude.
Significantly better on PCs.
Stick to Call of Duty. That's the only thing you're better than us at.
Because aim assist.
People are gonna argue Halo, dude, which we'll talk about later. But when Halo Infinity comes out, dude, that's not even gonna do better.
Xbox 2 is coming out on the release date of Halo when it comes out. By the way, so you might see a huge spike in that, maybe just because people have nostalgia for Xbox, controllers when they're playing Halo. But dude, that's one game and that's one console. I mean,
we're gonna talk about that in a little bit though, because that's our final topic, and I have a lot to say about that.
And also, this whole thing scares me a little bit. This article and the amount of views that it might potentially get, or other article companies that are posting stuff like this, because this is fear mongering, and it might scare people into being like, oh, maybe I shouldn't upgrade my PC. If people are falling off PC and they're all going to Xbox and PlayStation, I should probably buy that instead of upgrading my PC. And I feel like it might knock some PC players down just because of the article itself, not because people don't want to invest in their PCs.
Dude, can I just say, dude, can anyone in this stream go to a PC gamers stream and say, hey, what do you think about console? And watch how hard you get flamed. Ain't nobody that plays PC switching to console. Ain't nobody switching to console. I'm sorry, it's not happening. It's not worth it. There's not even any good console-only games coming out in 2019. I looked. Halo's not even only console. It's going to come out on PC as well. It's releasing on PC as well.
It's going to be huge on PC
like,
as well.
What game comes out? I already looked. I can give you a list of games that come out in 2019 that are console only, and there's only like 2 of them that are like, wow, that was a really good game. You know, maybe...
Dude, do you still have to buy CDs for your console games?
No, I think most of the time
like
you just do it online.
purchase?
Most of the time you just do it online.
Okay. That's how long it's been since I've even touched a console. Okay, you used to have to buy CDs and put it in the fucking drive. Fucking stupid, dude.
That's
honestly, I'm surprised they're still even in business. Any console makers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of thought they
Blows my mind.
I kind of thought they would have died off, but you know what? You have to understand that computers are a shit ton of money.
They
as
are.
Well.
They're insanely expensive.
You know, to get a computer that runs like PUBG. I mean, Fortnite. You can have kind of a meh computer, but to get a computer that's going to run PUBG, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, you need a higher tier computer. Let's be honest, or you're just going to have a terrible time.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, like, don't consoles have like 2 terabytes of memory? So like you can actually hold a shitload of games, and you're not holding additional software like.
I don't know about that. I'm not
Discord
sure.
and stuff. I don't know.
Oh yeah. You're right.
They're just holding games, and like maybe like they have apps too. I think right. They got apps now, like YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I watch Netflix. I watch Netflix on my Xbox.
Okay. On your what?
On my Xbox.
You have an Xbox, Travis?
Yeah. And I watch Netflix on it because.
Why do you have an Xbox?
What else am I gonna? Because I got it when Halo 5 came out. Because I don't know if you don't remember it, but I played Halo 5. I did like the pro scrims on Halo 5. I was gonna play Halo 5 professionally, and the problem was, dude, is it was on console, and I hated it, dude. I had to force myself to play it. I had a really good team. I was doing pro scrims. I was like really enjoying it, but then like at the end of the day, it was like I felt like it was just shitty. So I literally, when Halo 5 came out, I went out and bought an Xbox specifically for that. It's the only game I own. And since
the only game that you own for your Xbox?
Yeah, that's it. Halo 5. So I got it, played Halo 5 for like 4 months. I streamed the pro scrims, if anyone remembers. I was playing and whatever, boom, boom, you know, doing the whole like competitiveness, and then that's it. Shorty's PC is less than $400 and it plays all those games. What?
Terminal, I can't trust literally anything.
There's no way, dude.
About
a graphics card is more than that, dude.
Dude, for $400 you can get like the shittiest graphics card.
Dude, he has to play everything like fucking 30 FPS, 0 frames, dude. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta let my dogs inside real quick.
I was just about to go to the bathroom too. Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna just have like bottles around for the stream, so I can just like pee if I have to, so I don't have to get up, you know. Or maybe get like a bag to my leg or something. That way I can, you know, just pee whenever I need to. Last week our podcast had lasted like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, something like that. Dude, I pee in that hour 45 minutes, dude. I had to hold it for so long yesterday. He has my son's old PC. Who's Shorty? Shorty your son's friend? Thought I knew Shorty. Oh, wait. Shorty's PC costs less than $400, but it's your son's old PC? Does that mean like he bought it off your son for $400? Or the PC itself cost $400? Because if he bought it for $400 from your son and your son's computer was, you know, $1,000, that, you know, that's important information. Oh, GC, graphics card. He has my son's old graphics card. Wait, so it's a $400 PC with a good graphics card in it? I still don't think that you'd have a good enough PC. RAM's too expensive. Hard drives are too expensive. And not to mention processors. Dude, there's no way. There's no way it costs $400 and can run all those games that we mentioned, like PUBG and shit like that. Specifically PUBG or Call of Duty and stuff like that. Those things, like maybe Fortnite. It could totally do for Fortnite, but
Okay, sorry.
less than 400, I don't believe it. Not even for a second. Not even for a second, dude. $400? Never run those games. Unless he bought it from somebody else that was trying to sell it for cheap because he needed the money. You know what I mean? He didn't build the PC for $400 though, or buy it flat out like from a business.
Sorry, dude. My house has 2 doors.
That teared out. It's not a tattoo, you piece of shit. It's my beauty mark.
Sean looks gangsters.
My mom tells me it's a beauty mark. I helped them build it, dude. Well,
Okay.
that tells me everything that I need to know, because if you helped them build it, you probably have no idea what you were doing, and probably can't run any of those games.
All right, let's move on to number 2 here, dude. Because this is one that makes me really laugh, dude. EA lays out Apex Legends Community Tournament Guidelines. What this article says, if anyone doesn't want to read it, because it's kind of short and boring or whatever. Dude, you're not allowed to make profit off of running tournaments for Apex.
Wait, wasn't it up to $10,000 or something like that?
No, that's like, that's your prize pools.
So the person that hosts the tournament can't make any money off
Yeah,
of
so
it.
like on PUBG, there's a lot of people who made a lot of money running tournaments, right? Everyone likes tournaments, dude.
That.
There's a lot of people on Blackout that made a lot of money running tournaments. So, like, let me explain what Apex Legends did. They came out, dude. They were like, dude, we're the best. And they're like, well, we're really inconsistent, so we're going down, by the way. Hey, we released a really big form. What we're going to do for the next year, dude. Boom! And then they're like, oh, hey, by the way, you're not even allowed to run tournaments anymore. Fucking boom, dude. Like,
Jesus.
Apex, the fucking, I don't know how much is kid inhaling helium, dude? Shut the fuck up. Dude. No, I'm sick, dude. Hopefully you get sick now. Dude, Apex Legends is the king of fucking up their own game.
Not how spreading illnesses work, by the way, Travis.
Dude.
I hope you got sick.
Get sick now. Dude, Apex Legends, I don't know about anyone else. Apex Legends was really cool for like a week because it was something different, and then I hated it. Whatever, dude.
I hated that shit from like day one, dude, to be honest with you. Not hated it. I didn't hate it. Just didn't think it was worth investing a lot of time into.
Fuck all games but League and WoW. Just saying, Travis. Honestly, dude, fuck all games right now. There's not a single goddamn good game out. Name one. PUBG. It was really good back in the day, but after playing Call of Duty and Apex, I can't go back. The movement, like, sucks, dude. You know what I mean? The movement is just too shitty for me to go back to. I tried, dude. I tried to go back. Apex Legends. If you don't use the wingman or the shotgun, you're worthless. So the guns ran by two guns. Plus, dude, they have one character that's literally 1,000 times better than every other character. They're like, hey, dude, let's make a character that could go invincible, right? But wait a minute, there's more, dude. She also has the smallest hitbox. Am I done? Wait, there's more. You can also teleport with her. But what do we do with the other characters? We can make a fat fuck who can, like, put down a shield or something. Like, I just don't understand, like, where their fucking mentality was.
Yeah, they have a huge balancing issue. For sure.
So, Apex Legends sucks,
not just gunplay, but also the champions as well.
Dude, I don't know, man. Every game sucks right now. I've been playing League recently because there's just no good games out right now. So, obviously...
waiting for Halo, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
About that again.
So everyone who doesn't know, I actually just bought a house, dude. I finalized on it yesterday. I'm good to go. I move in June 5th. Yoo-hoo, yeah. Woo! Woo! Yeah. So, once I move into the new house, I have an entire room dedicated to just streaming. So I'm going to start doing a lot more streaming stuff and focus on the stream rather than Black Assassin, you were bronze anyways, dude. Okay, listen, you fucking... You didn't miss out on anything, okay? You were still gonna be bronze. No flame. No flame, dude.
That was flame.
Okay. But I do have a lot to talk to you about, though, Black Assassin. Okay, but, dude, get out of here, cat. Jesus. But, so when I'm moving over to my new house, dude, I'm gonna have an entire room dedicated to streaming. I'm done competitive gaming, as everyone knows. I've did it for like 10 years. I loved it, dude. But I have a newborn kid. He's 11 months old in 10 days. I don't have the time to put in 12 hours a day to game. I can only game like 3 to 4 hours a night now. Not enough to play competitively. So I'm going to try to revolve things around the stream and try to grow the stream more. Play community games and, whatever. Just try to grow the stream. And we started the podcast now. Or while I was pushing it, sell your kid. So
I wasn't sure if he was trying to say sell you, kid, you do you, sell yourself. But no, he's talking about selling your child.
Yeah, sell the kid. I try to take him back, but I didn't have the receipt anymore. So they wouldn't take him back. They're like, ooh.
I keep asking Travis. He keeps talking about his child, and I'm like, you still have that thing, dude? When did he get rid of it, dude? It's been 11 months, dude.
I thought it was a weekend thing. You know what I mean? You kind of have the kid for the weekend, you get a feel for it, and you're done.
A vacation or something,
It's been 11 months.
Thought you were renting it, for a limited time.
He doesn't even work, dude. He doesn't even pay rent. He lives here for free.
But he eats everything.
He eats everything.
Breaks stuff, I'm sure.
I've literally had to change my shirt 6 times today.
Tell him you're going for beer. Never come back.
Because he's sick, dude, and he just comes over and he's like, oh, hey, Dad, I love you. And my shirt is just fucking soaked and snot. I had to change my shirt 6 times. And I only have black shirts, so shit comes up hella clear.
Luckily, you just have the same shirt, so it doesn't look like you changed. You just have the same shirt.
But yeah, Apex Legends sucks, dude. I mean, and this is just another thing.
Else saw that picture that you posted of 17 fucking shirts that look exactly the same in your bedroom.
So if anyone doesn't know, I got a meme the other day. Someone was in my chat. They're like, "Oh, Kid Counter, you always wear the same shirt. Do you just smell?" So I went and took a picture. I have 13 of these shirts. That's the same shirt. It's black. It's from Walmart. They're 2XLs. They're Dickie pocket shirts. So I took a picture of them. All my shirts laid out, and I posted it on Discord. So I was like, here, you fucks. I don't smell, all right? I took a shower 4 days ago. These are just the shirts. I literally just have the same shirt.
Just like everybody else 4 days ago.
Yeah, just like everybody else, dude. But yeah, this is just another negative to Apex Legends. I feel like if you want to grow your game, everybody knows, right? Right now, the top 5 games, 4 of them are the top esports games in the world. League of Legends, CSGO, Dota, PUBG. Those are all top esports games. They're all the top 10 list. Call of Duty.
Auto Chess.
I don't think is Auto Chess top 10 right now.
It's top 10, top 10 streamed games. I don't think it has an esports. It has tournaments, but esports rolling.
And there's 2 games a top 10 that don't have an esports, like GTA, and then another I forget the other one, Mordhau, whatever the fuck it's called. So this right here, disabling people from running tournaments or making a profit off of running tournaments. What does it matter to them? The people who play in these tournaments aren't going to spend their money on your game. You know what I mean? These are just tournaments, dude. So, I'm
curious, do they expect to get paid in some way? Why does it hurt their company if the person making the tournaments makes money off of it?
That's
how could it possibly hurt their company?
That's what triggered this right here is if you have 2 5-year-olds playing and 1 5-year-old is playing with a toy and another 5-year-old's playing with a toy, and then the one guy looks at the other kid and was like, that's my toy, and he goes and he takes the toy because it's his toy, and then he puts it over in the corner and then continues to play with a toy that he's playing with and not even with the other toy. You know what I mean? It's just all you're doing is hurting everybody. It's not hurting anybody to let these guys run tournaments. I have a good friend, Chris Strong, who started a company revolving around Apex Legends tournaments. Chris Strong Esports. Or Strong Esports. He did that? Yeah, he's in a Discord, and he actually made an LLC. He's legit, dude. He's making some money off of it.
Nice, dude.
not nice anymore because this killed him. This like he was
Right,
making,
yeah.
he was making revenue off of this, and this right here just killed him. I don't know why they would do this.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Not to mention, like, it's like saying, like, hey, we're gonna allow you guys to hold tournaments now, and I want you guys to be as encouraged as possible by not allowing you to make any money. Like,
dude,
where's the encouragement to even make tournaments?
it's really hard for me to mentally read this and think like they actually want to help the game. There's no way.
And that's just like a random like dude who plays competitively and like just random people who read this stuff. That's not like people. We're not people who have, you know, degrees in business or marketing and shit like that. That makes perfect sense on how stupid this is. But they have paid like people that they pay salaries to market the game and to help make like wise business decisions. And we constantly see stupid decisions from gaming companies like this and like PUBG and like fucking countless other like BR games that are coming out right now. Like the only people that have a good head on their shoulders right now is Fortnite, and it's the worst game in the world.
Oh, PUBG's esports scene is actually huge. PUBG is actually the third in the world.
Yeah, but that took them forever, dude. They were doing so bad for so long.
That's true.
And it seems like it's just real easy to just kick it off, dude. Just make custom servers immediately, dude. Make your game free. Fucking put in your fucking skins, and then that's where you're gonna make your money, and that's it, dude. Like, just make it. I hate seeing good games getting made, and then people just keep fucking up all the time.
Game's trash.
How many times? How many times have you complained that there's no custom lobbies out yet for a game?
My fucking boy Dozer, dude.
What's up, Dozer?
Runway all over again, dude. Yeah, it's Runway all over again, dude. Like you can't convince me that Apex Legends isn't just trying to kill Apex. Well, especially with this, like they're just like. You would think if they spend millions of dollars on a game, they would also hire a guy whose specific job is to look at trends. Like, oh, dude, this game's doing really well. Oh, it has an esports scene. Oh, this game's doing really well. Oh, it's got an esports scene. Oh, this game's it's got an esports scene. You know,
I wonder how these are all connected.
Yeah,
What's the
you know what we should do?
You
know what we should do? We should promise custom lobbies. Then fuck them all. Then hell no, dude. Take that back. Then we should take away their tournaments, dude. Then, you know, like, I'm like, oh,
it's unbelievable, dude.
Honestly,
I don't know who's running this shit, man. It's fucking stupid.
I quit early, dude. We quit early. Dozer and I saw a lot of flaws in the game really early. And we dipped out really early. And I'm glad we did, because it would have just been, like, wasted fucking time. And now we play League. It was totally not a waste of time, because it's, like, the best game ever. So we're just... God, I hate my life.
I have to cut the stream short, dude, after you said that, so
alright guys, podcast is over. See you guys around. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, later.
Okay, well, we're going to the next.
Yeah,
this is exciting for me,
dude.
ISP one? A major, yes.
I do like this one.
A major ISP is testing a new service to lower lag in online games for a price. So for an additional $15 a month of your internet company, this specific company is testing a server that allows you to play lag-free. And that means, so if anyone knows how the internet works, in my area, every night I lose for about 3 hours for some reason. My internet crashes. I stream through it, but if you guys ever see my games, my FPS and my ping, it skyrockets for like 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay $100 for this, dude. Because it's the time I play. I would pay $100 a month for this. You keep my goddamn ping normal instead of every single night, 2 to 3 hours a night. Because it's like the surge, or I don't remember. I called them about it before, and they said it's fucking. It's whatever. Like, I'll pay $200 a month for this. So I can play my goddamn games without, like, this is amazing to me.
Yeah, there are a lot of complaints though. Like the company. WT Fast, What the Fast, and stuff like that. There's been like I think 3 major companies that have tried to do something similar to this.
Right.
And essentially, what it is like your internet jumps to hubs to get to the server of the game. Right. The game could be having servers anywhere in the world, wherever they're located. So North America, Sweden, wherever, and you bounce to all these hubs to get to it. And sometimes those hubs, there's like 7 of them. But if you had this, what the fast or anything like that, it would limit it down to 4. But sometimes you already have the fastest connection. And so you'll ping to an extra one, the what the fast server, and it'll actually add another thing to it. So that a lot of people are really worried about this, that it's going to be similar to that, except now it's going to be an extra $15 a month, and you're not going to be able to obtain a faster speed. But the difference is that it's an ISP company. It's a bigger company. It's not like some fucking
So you just basically you give like your spike times for constant times.
Right.
So essentially somebody like we have a really good friend who lives in Alaska, and her internet sucks, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So this would probably be good for her, right?
This would be perfect for her. This is like the best case for her. Or like people in like fucking shitty countries that have like really shitty internet.
Dozer, you better delete that comment or the FBI is gonna kill you, honestly. Jesus Christ, dude.
Honestly, that's another thing that a lot of people are talking about with
Jesus Christ.
What was that fucking thing to get net neutrality shit? You know what I mean? That's what somebody was commenting on one of these, either directly on this article or it was on one of the videos that's linked on this article that, well, here it is, net neutrality is coming in. Dude, this has always been an option, right? You've always had different plans for your internet, ones that were faster. Like you have the business plan that gives you the fastest internet speed if you work from home. By the way, just helpful hint to everybody that's watching the stream: if you have shitty internet, call your internet service
get better.
No.
Sorry.
Get better internet. Call them, tell them that you work from home. They'll put you on the business plan with no increase in charges. They'll allocate more of the bandwidth to people that work from home than just random fucking slobs that play video games all day, like unlike us.
You could also go to like your internet company shop and just ask them like really nicely, like, hey, can you not throttle my internet with a gun? And they'll do it for you. I guarantee they'll fucking they'll quit throttling you if you did that.
It's a limited time though, because they'll do it right there. But
it's a limited time offer, and you probably
like
can only do it.
Minutes.
You can probably only do it like one time or something.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you can't come back later. I'm pretty sure they'll have a picture of your face.
I'm pretty sure it's like a one and done. Everyone knows they throttle, man. No news. Yeah, but we're talking about a service that fucking essentially they sell you internet, they cut your internet, and then they freaking tell it, and then they tell you, hey, for $15 a month, we won't cut your internet.
yeah.
Dude, that's awesome, dude.
You want to pay us to not fuck you on a daily basis, dude? We got you, dude. $15 a month.
They will also have your account information. Oh, that's wrong because this isn't Facebook, so. Nah,
it's true. It's not Facebook, but
that was never mind. It was like a joke because all of our Facebook information's leaked because the lizard guy leaked it all.
Dude, that guy is a fucking lizard, dude. That guy is a robot. That guy is insane.
That was
You seen that fucking interview, dude?
You talking about like he blinks and like goes sideways or whatever? Yeah. Pretty sure.
Dude, he didn't blink for like a really long time, and then all of a sudden, and just started rapid blinking, dude.
He's like, blink, dude, that they're noticing. You're not.
It's like that guy who's like really high, and he's just like, have I not blinked in a while? I should probably start blinking really quick.
That's what I imagine. I'm always mad, bro. Then sometimes we'd game.
They notice, dude. They think it's you.
Dude, we used to game with like me and Jigga. I'm always mad, bro. By the way, we used to game every night. That's how we met. Literally everybody. That's how we met. Terminal. We used to game. Me and him used to duo every night into random squads on PUBG, and just meet random people, dude. That's like how I've met like 90% of my friends. Random dueling. Not even kidding you, dude. That's literally how we met Terminal. And he's like
that how you met Terminal?
Yes, dude. He's like a dad, really? Dude. Now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I bet you regret that decision.
I love Terminal, dude.
I mean, yeah. I meant to say, I bet you're really proud of that moment when you started. Yeah.
Oh, I hate you. All right, ready to go on to Riot Games, dude?
Riot Games, dude.
Dude, this is one
Legal action, dude.
This is one that really surprised me.
I'm fucking blown away by this, dude.
So essentially, it's a decent article. So I'll just tell you guys what's going on. Essentially, 2 female workers that work at Riot Games are complaining of sexism. Riot fired them, and through a clause in their contract, are saying that they are not allowed to take legal action. So they fired them, and then they basically are not allowing them to take legal action.
No, they can, but it can't be through like a court. It has to be
Right.
through like a third party, like law firm or some shit like that. But it can't be held up in court, so they can never get criminal charges put against them.
Right.
Fucking,
dude, I would have Subway their ass. Dude, Subway, the second all this shit came out with Jared, Subway didn't even waste an hour. They fired his ass, dude. Like, hey, whoop, get out.
No
like,
shit.
We don't care. You know, and like, if it turns out you're not guilty, dude, we'll hire you back. But as of right now, dude, you're out. Like, Riot Games.
They do like a temporary leave or some shit like that.
Dude.
Until they figure it out.
Dude, it's crazy, man. Like how Riot Games.
When I read this, they didn't put a name in, right? They didn't say who the guy.
No, but I'm not gonna say the name. But if you Google it, you can find the court cases and everything. There's like, I'm definitely not gonna look it up right now because there's a lot. Like one court case is like 30 pages of just like, but
damn,
dude, it's crazy.
I didn't look that far into it.
But essentially, dude, Riot Games. This is a large company. You know what I mean? If I had a large company, the one thing I would want to do is to like appeal to the masses. So if something bad was happening within my company, I would squash it immediately. I wouldn't try to like cover it up like, oh yeah, no, we don't treat women really, really badly, dude, but you can't sue us. You can't sue us, and you're fired. So see you later.
Yeah.
Like, that's so shitty, man. I'm still gonna play the game though. But fuck these guys, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'll still buy their product. I'll probably buy skins, and I'll probably donate to their company, but, you know, fuck these guys.
I haven't bought a skin in forever because I hate League of Legends. It's just the only game out.
But I bet you get those free skins, though, from playing and getting the dust.
I don't even do those because I'm a real one.
Is you're a pro supporter of women's, leave all women?
Yeah.
That's why you don't, I won't even buy shoes.
No, but this is like...
That's actually... It's so unfortunate, because I definitely agree with what you say, that if you're the owner of a company, you know, you should squash this fucking drama immediately before anything worse happens, and you need to, like, fire that person or at least put them on leave. The thing that sucks so bad is you're constantly seeing women in these business environments claiming sexual harassment, that after court dates and, you know, the judges make, you know, their final call on it and nothing actually happened, or they at least weren't able to prove that it did happen, that guy's labeled, you know, sex offender, you know, at least not in a registry, but everybody that was following it thinks that guy fucked. You know what I mean? So you're really like ruining somebody's personal life and career every time this stuff comes up and it's on the news. And maybe he did do it. Maybe this guy did do all the stuff, but we don't know yet. So it sucks that guy has to get fired for the time being, or, you know, laid off or whatever. Suffer the consequences.
Leave no woman behind. Exactly, dude. So, like, I was going to touch...
If you're going to rape one of them, rape all of them.
Oh,
no.
my God, dude.
I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, listen.
Cut it.
Oh, my God, dude.
I thought that's what Phelan was saying, dude. That's not my opinion. It's not what I think.
Oh,
yeah, this was fun. Yeah, sorry guys.
Well, we're banned now, by the way. No, but I was gonna say, like that basketball player, the basketball player that plays for the Miami Heat, the white guy with all the tattoos. I don't even know about him. I forget his name, dude.
I don't know that story actually.
Well, he was caught up on a catfish story where this like elaborate catfish, like. It's so hard to explain because this catfish got this guy and this girl to hook up, and he was a Miami Heat's player. At the time, he played for I forget who he played for at the time. But it literally ruined his career, and he even went to jail for it. Even after he was acquitted, to this day, he still gets death threats, and it wasn't even true.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't even true. So, like, for the rest of this guy's life, even his career, he obviously landed a very good gig. He's on the Miami Heat.
But yeah, still,
but he's still labeled.
Gets,
like, it's crazy.
Yeah. That shit will just ruin your potential career, your life, dude. Like, imagine if you're married and have kids, and your kids constantly come up to you and, like, think that you raped somebody. You know what I mean? Or your wife thinks you raped somebody. And, like, that just... Dude, that cuts deep in your life. Like, look at Kavanaugh. You saw the Brett Kavanaugh stuff with the Supreme Court justice was trying to rule on him raping that doctor whatever at a frat party when he was 16 or 18, and he's now 47, and he's facing these charges from freaking like 30 years ago. And that was insane. And then there's another one recently. Like, this stuff's just been in the news like nonstop. You got the Weinsteins, you got the who's that stand-up comedian guy, Louis C.K. You got, I mean, this has just been coming out of nowhere, dude. All these people. And you know what? It surprises the hell out of me that people don't know, or they're surprised that some females in Hollywood industry have sex for roles or have sex with men to get a job. Like, that's... I figured everybody in the world knew that happens. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not right, but it happens. I mean, it's been happening forever, you know? At least I think it does.
No, I mean, it does.
Yeah. You'd have to be super naive to believe
casting couch is
yeah, casting couch is a term for a reason. Exactly. Yeah. It's mind-boggling that people were just like, can you believe that happened? Insane. Yeah, I can totally believe that happened. How do you think you get a leg up? I bet guys do that all the time too. What you gotta do? I didn't think that's where the story was gonna take. It took us there though.
I pay zero attention to politics.
I pay too much attention to politics.
I don't, to be honest. But this is crazy though, because one, like, maybe it's not true. You know what I mean? Maybe like the girls are just being overly, what do you want to call that without offending anybody? Overly, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it is true, you know how shitty this is for this company though, dude.
Dude, I wonder how their stocks are affected already. Like, already it's probably bad. And then if proven true, even worse.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It was a crazy story for me to read, because I was just like, you know, dude, you always like look at League, dude. They donate money constantly, dude. They're constantly doing fundraisers or things for shit. And then like you read this, and it's kind of like, it blows your mind. I know a lot of people who work at Riot, actually. I have like 3 added.
Really?
Yeah, and I talk to them constantly. They like Lowell Peel is one of them. I met the other day. Like, dude, they're like always like, dude, it's the best job ever. Blah blah blah. Like, they literally let you play League of Legends on the job because they want you to be a part of the community. That's like part of your job description when you work there. It's like they allow you to play League of Legends while you're working.
I don't think they allow you. They force you to play the game.
Yeah.
We need more. Yeah.
But
it's gotta be crazy, man.
But it blows my mind because it's like, I don't know. We'll see, because we're definitely gonna follow up with this. I want to see what happens with it, because it is
That's
like
the first negative thing I've ever heard of from this company, dude.
It's a big negative thing. It's like, you know, just because you're doing right 24/7 doesn't mean you can go and do something so heinously wrong that, you know what I mean. You just, but I did all this right stuff. You know, it's like,
right, yeah. It doesn't cancel each other out like that.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, now we're gonna talk about Mordhau, the new medieval BR game.
Man, dude, we were just watching some gameplay of this freaking game, dude.
Has anyone played the game yet?
Yeah, that's, I guess, I don't want to start offending people who are in love with this game, but I'm pretty sure the number of people that enjoy this game is big old 0 on that one. I can't imagine somebody's in love with the BR version. Maybe The other version is really dope, and you keep cutting people's heads off and stuff. But I doubt there's anybody out there that enjoyed the BR.
Has anybody played the game yet? I can see here. I don't think any of. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why. Okay, sorry. Oh, dude, none of my friends own this game. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. I watched some dude play it, and he wrecked. So the game, to me, I haven't played it. I was gonna buy it and play it, but after seeing, all right,
use the restroom. Quick.
After seeing a gameplay video, dude, I quickly changed my mind. Who knows, dude? Maybe I made the wrong choice, but it looks like a super linear game. It looks like a super basic game. I thought it was going to be a lot more intense, like the fights. I thought it was going to have a lot more mechanics, like dodging, parrying, and shit like that. Kind of like For Honor. But from the gameplay that I've noticed, it's literally just like 3 buttons you press. Click, 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 just boom, boom, slide your axe, move left and right. Yeah, it has blocking, but it's like just look at the gameplay. It's just so weird, dude. It just doesn't look fun at all, dude. I just thought it was going to be like more intense. With the trailer that they released, it just looked like it was going to be insane. And I didn't get it. I was going to. Fight Girls Gone Wild, dude. How are you, Black dude? It's not great, but it is. See that? Okay. Now let me say this: the idea is amazing. I love this, dude. I think that maybe they should have left it in production for like another year, though, and actually fine-tuned the game, because, in my opinion, and this is just from looks. I actually haven't played the game. Maybe yeah. Like, and this is weird because I play every game because I just buy games and return them. If I don't like it, I buy every game that comes out. I play it and then I just return it if I don't want it. I don't know why everyone doesn't do that. You get your money back, dude. You know. But it just looked. After watching gameplay on it, I changed my mind. It just looked special, dude. You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe I'll still buy it. It takes a little bit for me to download games anyways, because I have a small SSD. So I have to like undownload, then re-download. So I was going to download it last night and play it today before the podcast, so I had like actual gameplay. That was actually cool. You can kick out people's heads. I like that. But, you know, I don't know, dude. Who knows, dude? We have a really... Dude, was the Warhammer and Crushed Melons, dude. Dude, we have a very wide variety of friends that play, like, every game, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll get it and play this because certain people, like, there's certain people that I play every game with, you know what I mean? Just to play every game. Like, I love games, dude, you know? I'm a gamer, hardcore. And I'm not, like, the only reason I only play one game at a time is because I play games professionally, you know what I mean? Or competitively. So, like, when I play competitively, I only want to focus on one game to get better and better, you know? But now that I'm not doing that, if you guys have noticed, like, just go to my past streams. I literally play, like, every game now. Just playing whatever the hell's out. Just...
It used to be you would find a game that was good, and then, you would not want to play other games because every hour you're playing a different game, you're not getting better at the game that was competitive, you know?
Boom.
So you wanted to just fund every hour that you had into one game.
Exactly, dude. That's exactly it. But now that I'm like, now that I'm just gaming and having fun, dude, it's like, I've been playing everything. So maybe I will get this game and play it, and the next podcast I'll have something to say about it. But as of right now, I've only seen gameplay and, like, Twitch streams, and it looks... The idea is really neat, like you said.
It's a cool idea, yeah.
You know, it is. It's a great idea. But the game looks terrible. I'm not going to lie. The game looks like it's very linear and very basic.
Plus, just, like, I don't know what it is, but when I was watching it, and the melee combat is just...
clunky. It looks clunky.
It definitely does look clunky, don't get me wrong, but it's also, like, a mechanic that I think is so... Like, you remember in PUBG, like you would land. That's the first thing that you do if you can't find a gun. You're fisticuffing somebody. But when your whole game is fisticuffing people or using melee weapons the entire time, that was the shitty part about PUBG, is not finding a gun. And this whole game is not having a gun. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I liked the idea, but I just don't think there's any way you could make this game good enough. Just because nobody wants to play a melee BR, dude. I don't think it seems so distant from what people expect when they play a BR, you know?
You know what, dude? I agree with you, but at the same point, I don't understand games anymore. Some retarded some retarded game comes out that everyone's like, that game's gonna suck dick, and it's like the best game in the world.
Yeah, sure.
Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember when Fortnite released their BR? It was the biggest meme for like 3 months. Everyone made fun of it. Dude, it's so dumb, blah, blah, blah. Look at it now, dude. It's still dumb. Has anyone actually ever seen Fortnite play? It looks like you took a bunch of mushrooms and started playing a fucking gun game. It's like, just like, dude, it is crazy. It's fun to watch, though. I'll be honest with you. I like watching the tournaments.
There's an aspect of gaming that I think a lot of people overlook, right? Free to play. I think a lot of people overlook how big a game can get if it's free.
True.
Then there's also an aspect of being cross-platform. That is another reason why Fortnite is so huge. Also, the fact that it is childish opens up to a huge market, because right now kids are all about their phones and their, gaming now is like, it used to be like a nerd thing back in the day. Now everybody who's anybody's on, popular games and trying to be a Twitch streamer and trying to be a YouTuber and trying to do all that stuff. So if you have a free-to-play game, cross-platform, childish, so that it can adhere to all audiences, I mean, it had the perfect formula. Just, I didn't think about that because I'm an adult who likes to see blood and gore in their games and likes to, have some skill with ADSing and stuff, not just hip firing shit. And then, so yeah, as an adult, it seemed like a terrible idea, but if you look at it from a business aspect, that's fucking genius. They actually killed it.
Yeah. You know what? I will say this too. If I played Fortnite before I played PUBG, I probably would have played Fortnite full time instead of PUBG.
I can see that, yeah.
So I don't hate Fortnite, but Fortnite does have a lot of very childish features to it that makes it really fun to watch, dude. And I'm sure people who do drugs or get high, I'm sure they fucking love watching Fortnite because that shit is nuts, dude. But my opinion on Mordhau, dude, is it looks terrible.
It's a solid no for me as well, dude. But Skippy is right there, dude. Rather have a gunfight than a tower. And I did play Fortnite like once, and one thing that pissed me off more than anything is like I'm shooting somebody, they just put a wall up, dude. That's like cheating, dude. You can't just put a wall up while we're fighting right now, dude. Like, that's, for me, was like, took me right out of the game. It's like, oh, we're not playing a shooting game. We're playing, you just keep building stuff until I can get close enough to you and then try to knock down your fucking building. Like, it was not like any other shooting game out there. Like, if you're in a gunfight, you should not be able to just put up a wall and, like, keep building that wall over and over and over. Oh, I hated it, man. Worst experience in the game. Yeah, even that gameplay that you're showing right there looks just awful, dude.
Yeah, that didn't look that good. I'm actually, dude, Jake said he'd get it and play with me. So I think I'll buy it and download it. Like I said, I buy every game because I don't know if anyone knows this, but within I forget, it's like 7 to 14 days, you can return your games. So I know everyone always asks me, like, dude, you buy every game. Like, I'm like, dude, I haven't paid for a game in like 6 months because I just return every game I buy. Sean can tell you, we did it like 4 times in the past like 2 weeks. We buy games and like them and straight up return them, dude. Like, that's just what I do, man.
Yeah, that's good, because if you think about old games on Xbox and PlayStation before, like PC gaming was like really huge, you used to be able to play demos. I feel like this is essentially the same thing. You download a game, or you buy a game, download it, play it for a week. And if you don't like it, return it. It's like you played a demo. It's essentially the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, you don't really know if you're gonna like or hate a game until you play it.
Yeah. So I don't feel bad for the companies that I buy the game, or that if you buy the game and then you return it immediately after. If you don't like it, I don't feel bad for the company, because there's no way you're gonna invest that much money into a game that you may or may not enjoy, because you don't know, it just came out.
Right.
Impossible to know if you're gonna love the game, except for Halo 5.
Yeah, except for Halo Infinite. If you don't like Halo Infinity, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Which brings us into our next.
It's not even out yet.
Which brings us into our next topic, dude. Halo Infinity. This is cool, dude. This is actually a Q&A with a dev, dude. Shut up, Terminal. You're gonna die before it comes out anyways, dude.
God damn.
So Halo Infinity, dude. What we know so far. So this is awesome, dude. I really like this, dude. I've not
read this article yet, so Travis is gonna let me know what's going on here, and then I'm sure I'll have some questions about it.
So we have, if anyone didn't know, dude, what is the Halo Infinity release date? Sean leaked it earlier. Halo Infinity, or Halo 5, is coming out on the same day that the Xbox 2 is coming out. Just so you guys know, you can get stoked for it. It's coming out in fall of 2020. Essentially, is around the time that's like the rumors of when they're going to plan to release Xbox 2. It could be a little bit after, it could be a little bit before, but generally we're looking at, mid 2020.
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited, dude. Dude, every day I wake up, dude, and I just like... Never mind.
What do you do every morning?
Mordhau. I'm so confused. God damn it, dude. I gotta change the topic, dude. There we
Yeah,
go.
I couldn't be any more excited about any game, and I don't think I have been so excited about a game ever. This is like the most exciting game, or most excited I've been about a game coming out.
It's coming out with Mavericks. What is Mavericks, dude? You don't even remember?
Dude.
Did they just give up on that game? I'm confused.
Maybe that game's going to be amazing,
So we have what's up?
There should be the first like big trailer for Halo Infinite
on E3.
At E3, dude. So I'm fucking stoked to watch that live. That'll be the first time I'll watch E3 live, just so I can watch that trailer, dude. That's the only reason why I would go.
So now, dude, we do have something new, though. We have a soft release date for Halo Infinity, which is a lot more than we had last week. So we have
like a beta or something?
No, a soft release date is like a general idea when it's going to come out. So it's like subject to change. It's not a hard release date. We know it's going to come out in middle of 2020. We don't know if it's going to be, the 4th,
like a
5th,
best
6th.
guess.
Yeah. So until we get closer, it'll become a hard. I think we all know this, dude. Will Halo Infinity be on PC? Yes. It will. And I think Halo Infinity will be the most sold game ever. I don't know if anyone was here last week. We had some soft numbers from a dev post that a guy had an interview with a dev asking him questions. And they said that they're allotting $500 million for the creation of Halo Infinity. That is double the money of the current most expensive game made, and that's GTA at $260 million. But that's $260 million with GTA. That includes their advertising.
Includes what?
That includes their advertising. So, Halo Infinity.
The GTA price.
Yeah. So Halo Infinity is gonna have $500 million just for the game, and then they're allotting $700 million for advertisement. So this game is going to be the most expensive game in the world, coming in at a soft. This is a soft figure. They didn't give exact figures, but they gave like round ballpark figures. $1.2 billion for Halo Infinity, which is going to be 5 times the current most expensive game ever created.
It's fucking crazy, dude. Dude, like, you can't even imagine what to expect.
Dude.
The amount of money and research and, like, everything that's been put into this game, you can't even fathom the idea, because it's never been... This much money's never been spent on a game before. I expect, like, the best things. Like, so excited.
Yeah, this game... Hopefully it changes everything.
I hope it's not cross-platform. I'm always mad, bro. I hope not.
Is it going to be cross-platform? They've already said yes.
Yes?
Now, I don't know if that's just for the campaign, if it's for matchmaking, if it's for normal.
True.
I'm assuming they're going to do something a little bit different for matchmaking because, console players are going to be at a clear disadvantage. Even with aim assist, they're going to be at a huge disadvantage. So, fuck it, maybe they do and just, everyone who's like really bad at PC is immediately going to be 50% better than everyone on the game, Who knows?
Tournaments won't be, though, so...
Tournaments. I've never seen a tournament cross-platform besides kill race tournaments on Fortnite. That's the only tournament I've ever seen cross-platform. And it doesn't even matter. It's just kill. You get more kills.
I'm going to try to go pro in this game for sure, dude. I'm going to put in the fucking hours for that game, not just to become pro, but because I'll guarantee I'll enjoy every second of every minute playing that game. So there will be no problem doing that.
Are they going to make it great again? With $1.2 billion invested, I really would think and hope so, to be honest.
I don't think they're going to make it great again. It's going to be significantly better than it's ever been. It's going to be better than it used to be. I hope so. Swear to God, if they invest all that money into a shit game, dude, I'll lose my fucking mind, dude.
Another big question that really everyone hated about ODST and other games. Will Master Chief be the star of Halo Infinity? What do you think?
It fucking better be, dude. Or he better be, because I remember playing the stupid game where it was the 4
ODST
different unit. Yeah, ODST, is that it? Okay. That shit sucked. And then
Halo
I remember
4.
It was that it? Was it
Halo 4 and ODST were both.
Yeah. Garbage. Even Halo 5, right? The storyline wasn't revolving around Master Chief.
I only played...
Alright, I played the campaign for Halo 5, and Master Chief was in it, but it was more like Master Chief was corrupt by, what's that AI that he has? Cortana. Yeah, so he was corrupt by Cortana, and it was 4 other dudes, and like dudes and chicks, whatever, they had a mix of stuff, and they were all trying to take down Master Chief. So I don't know. This is like a prequel, right? This isn't like a... This doesn't take place after 5, I don't think.
I have never played a story mode in my life, so I couldn't tell you even.
What?
I couldn't even begin.
Not even Halo 1?
No, I only play. I've only played. The only story modes I've ever played has been like only story mode games. But games like Halo and Call of Duty, I've never played a story mode for ever.
Dude, man, you missed out. Halo has a sick storyline to it outside of like 4 and 5 and.
Is Halo
ODST.
1? It would be really cool if Halo 1 had a story mode, like you were fighting zombies and you had rockets and pistols and shit.
Fighting zombies?
Yeah,
that would
like,
be
like
cool.
the whole,
I don't
like,
think they did. Yeah, for like Gears of War or whatever? Where they had like Horde mode?
No, the little zombies, dude, on Halo 1!
You mean the grunts?
No! Are you kidding me? You don't remember this?
Oh, you mean the
I forget what they're called.
Infestation dudes?
Yeah, the little zombies. They're the guys that like blow up, dude. And the little things just to chase you and blow them all up. Whatever, I don't know, dude. I just saw YouTube video on it. I've never played it, to be honest. I was just gonna try to meme you, but apparently you know less than I do, dude. So fuck you.
Get memed, dude. Fuck off. No, but I hope to God that Master Chief is the main character for this game. That would make it so much better.
Well, he is. I just want to see what you say. But yeah, he is.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
He is.
That's what's up.
So, this is exciting. I haven't read this, actually, because I wanted to be, like, on podcast when I read it.
Live reaction.
What about Halo Infinity multiplayer? So I'm just going to read it, and then we can just go off of it.
Okay.
Obviously, Halo Infinity will feature multiplayer, but specifics remain sparse. There will be local 4-player split-screen multiplayer, presumably on Xbox, and a recent stream confirmed, as well as Spark customization based on Halo Reach. Hey, look at that, dude! Hey, you're gonna be able to make your own character. What it won't have probably is a battle royale mode. And then for some reason, no, because for some reason they fucking they did the same exact thing. I'll tell you right now, the only BR we're interested in is a battle rifle. It's the same article that they just took from last week.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't know why they keep doing this. We're gonna skip that because there's new information out that they've hinted that a battle royale could be coming. So
by the way,
we'll
this
see
article was posted on February 28th, and the one that we saw that there was a BR was like last month. So
right.
This is not old information, but not as new as yesterday or last week's podcast. But there's new information we haven't seen yet on here.
So, more 343 studio head Bonnie Ross gave an answer. Whatever we do needs to be the right thing for Halo. Whether or not you call it a battle royale or how we're thinking about things going forward, the team thinks about this needs to be right for Halo. So it's not a definite no that there's not going to be a battle royale. It just seems that Infinity won't be blindly following the trend. Now, I did in the other article, they did say that they have a really interesting twist on battle royales.
Yeah,
for Halo,
which I'm excited for, dude. Something Halo related that's unique to BR that's unique to Halo. I'm excited for that, dude.
So here we go. Will Halo have microtransactions? Yes.
Gotta be a yes. Yeah, it has to be.
$1.2 billion fucking dollars. Yes, dude. Get used to it.
Yeah.
And all you fucks are gonna be spending hundreds of dollars on it, just like me.
You know you will.
So just go ahead and start complaining now, just like I will be. Go on Twitter, bitch away, dude, and then pull out your wallet and buy the fucking microtransactions because we all know we're gonna do it, dude. Okay?
Super mad, but you're still opening up that wallet.
This is a game that's gonna take all of my money, and I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah.
Take it, dude.
And that's another thing. As long as the microtransactions aren't anything that goes towards changing the game style or gameplay, you know what I mean? As long as it's not something that makes you a better player because you bought that microtransaction, you know what I mean? As long as it's just cosmetics and that's all it is, I don't care. That's fine. You don't have to buy those things.
I do like this. They've already confirmed that it won't be a loot box, which is great. I fucking hate loot boxes. Loot boxes are retarded.
Feels my gambling addiction, dude.
Good.
What?
Good.
Okay, alright. I'll see you.
Okay, and is Halo Infinity beta coming? Do you think they're going to release a beta?
I hope they don't. I am so tired of seeing unpolished games coming out in beta form, and I don't expect them to do it, but based on your face, I think they are. That makes me very sad, dude. That makes me very sad.
Yeah, so they'll be releasing...
Nothing shuts down a game faster than a fucking shitty beta, dude. That's just like in real life, shitty betas in real life.
So they didn't say they're going to do betas, but they did say that they are going to release certain parts of the game to play as a test. So essentially,
that's cool. If they want to do the story mode or something, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, hey, just play the story, dude. No problem. They're not going to release the story mode. They're not going to release the story mode.
Dude, story mode for Halo is insanely good, dude. And I hate that you've never played a single one of them.
I know, dude. I'm the worst. Like, I just suck, dude.
You are the worst. I hate
you. Hey, what up, hacker? How you doing?
What's up, Mr. Hacker Boy? So they can't confirm whether or not they're doing a beta.
No, they are. They've confirmed that they're not doing a beta per se, because a beta is like a soft release of a game, but they're doing they're going to release certain parts of the game at different various times. And so instead of releasing like a 2-week beta, they're gonna do like a 5-day test on this, and then a 10-day test on this here, and they're just gonna slowly through a couple of months release certain parts of the games to be played that they have issues that they think they have issues with, and get feedback. Which really sucks because everyone who fucking plays betas, quit playing it for 2 seconds saying this game sucks.
Yeah, no, right.
It's a test. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like I have
unless you're PUBG, dude, and you're 2 years into
yeah,
a beta,
okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
PUBG's been out for like 3 years and it's still in beta. Hopefully, dude. I really hope it's still in beta, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
I hope. But there's like certain things, like I know games will, you know, has the same format. Mavericks, dude. Okay, Mavericks is a meme, dude. That game was supposed to come out like last year in September. All right, dude. I got so hyped for it, dude. Like I had to go back in all Discords and like delete a bunch of shit because I was like posting like, dude, it's coming out, dude. I had to go delete everything. Like I know whenever somebody like brought up Mavericks, I was like, you fucking idiot, moron, retard. Like I had to comment on it and just, you know.
That would be awesome if it was a meme. Never planned on releasing the game. Just hype up the coolest BR. It's got 1,000 players. Sounds awesome, but they never developed anything. They never
have a good
put
hacker.
any money into it. It just
Yeah,
like
it was
built
just
like small clips and stuff to put out for people.
But one thing is like when they release, like I've had people do this before, not with Mavericks. I think Mavericks is a meme, but I've had like other people tell me like, oh, dude, they released a shooting test for this game, and they're like, yeah, the movement sucks. Like, it's a shooting test.
Yeah, right.
It's a fucking
it's not a movement test.
Get your fucking head out of your ass. They're not doing a fucking movement test. It's a shooting test. All they want to know is like, are their ballistics good? Like that's it. And people ran these like, and I was laughing a while ago with one of my buddies because we're like reading this long thing like, oh, the game's visuals are really bad. Like, I noticed the mountain in the background. Dude, they released this undone to see if they want to continue with the current shooting. Answer the question they asked. It's like me being like, you're like, hey Travis, do you like my hat? And I'm like, oh, you know, your chair's kind of stupid. You know, it's like it's like really dumb. Like you're like, yeah, but the hat though, you know.
Hat, though.
Yeah, but your bed's like not really made, dude. What's up? What is that hanging at? That's retarded. Like, just shut the fuck up and just answer the question, dude.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's definitely frustrating, and
dude,
you know, you're bound to see shit like that. You stupid people on the internet, dude. They don't know what the fuck.
It sucks because this is the game that everyone's really excited for, but it's gonna be just like Call of Duty, dude. Call of Duty was a meme because it was like, oh, you got your ass kicked? Hey, did you enjoy the game? And like 90% of people were clicking, no, I fucking lost. Click.
I remember that.
I was like, dude, take the poll off. And then they released a tweet, dude.
Dude, that shit was hilarious. I'd say no every time.
Dude, and then they released a tweet like, oh, due to our feedback. I'm like, dude, it was 100% memes, dude. Like, so I really hope that when Halo comes out, everyone really realizes, like, we have a huge impact and doesn't just meme the fuck out of the game. Hey, how's our ballistics? Yeah, the shoes look stupid. Like, fuck.
Yeah, the shoes look stupid. Dude, I hope you're right, dude. I hope that does happen.
Oh, dude.
Or it doesn't happen.
But that's everything we know about Halo.
That's what's scary to me about a beta, or some version of a beta coming out for it, is that it might shut the game down before it releases, before everybody gets to, you know, test out and try, like, the fully released version. And when people get bad news about a beta, they might not, you know, play it when it comes out for real. What are you doing?
Wait, why is my bed on the other side now? I mean,
you flipped your camera.
Did I? When did I do that?
It felt like you did. I don't know. Maybe with your yeah, because I'm looking at you. Your bed's on the other side. Probably did it so that we are looking at each other. Maybe.
Yep, that's why I did it on purpose.
Let's
purpose, dude.
Try to make
100% on purpose, dude. That's
that. If you right click on your webcam,
okay,
on your Streamlabs, and you should have like edit or.
Oh no, I don't have it up on Streamlabs. Remember, we're Discord calling.
Oh right.
So it just like maybe because I'm on this side, it flipped. Maybe I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe.
I didn't move my bed's on the normal side. It's just just shut up, dude. All right.
And honestly, we've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes, and you just now realize.
Well, he just told me right now, so I just.
Oh, I thought you realized it on your own.
So, dude, does anybody have any questions or have anything new that's coming out that we should touch topic on? Because I think we're heading to the end of the podcast now.
While we wait for responses, I was thinking about something that we can do for the end of our streams.
What's up?
We can't do it today, but maybe next week. Meme reviews.
Dude, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
Wouldn't it, dude? Wouldn't it be awesome? Maybe get some submissions from people or something, you know? That way we're surprised when we see it for the first time.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I don't have the like viewer count up for the stream, but it looks like it's significantly more than before.
We were definitely consistently above 10, which wait, what were we last week? It was 10, right?
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah. So we were definitely around like 12, 13 consistently. I think we hit top of 17 again. In the high end. Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like,
not too bad.
The podcasts have been having amazing turnouts, so
dude, it's been great. And there's been like new names in here and stuff too.
Yeah. So it's been awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
But I think that's it, dude. I think we're done.
That's it.
All right, guys.
It's a good one, dude. Another hour and a half long one, dude.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so if anyone didn't know, dude, we're having graphics made right now. We're gonna be making a Facebook, Twitter, and a YouTube. We're gonna try to restream onto like every platform. And we have a lot of things coming out, basically, for the podcast. We plan on doing this a lot and growing it intensely. So we have graphics being made right now. They came back once. We paid the lady. They came back once, and it was a fucking meme, dude.
They were. Show them what it looked like.
Yeah,
we'll tell them what it's supposed to look like, and then show them what they actually fucking sent us.
Okay, hold on,
All right, while you're looking for it, I'll tell you guys what it was supposed to look like. The description that I gave to the person who's creating this was essentially, I wanted to have two streamers looking at each other, two dudes looking directly at each other with their fingers together like they're contemplating something, like, or like even like, you know, some shit like that, something stupid. And this is what they fucking sent us, dude.
This is what the girl sent us, dude.
How does that look like anything like what I described?
What the hell is that, dude? So I was really excited to make our Facebook and like start, because there's a lot of like podcast groups, and I know like a lot of other podcasters and shit that I can like, you know, essentially like help the podcast grow. And there's a lot of groups I can post to and just essentially like grow. This is what they gave us, dude. This right here was expensive as fuck. For what the fuck is that, dude?
That looks like a 2-second job, to be honest with you, dude. And I think it's two hands shaking. I'm not exactly sure what it is. There's not even two people in this image, dude.
This is a fucking meme, dude. Mine looks better, dude. I'll show you guys ours. Mine. I made this right here, dude. By myself. Believe it or not.
I haven't seen this yet.
I made this.
I thought, yeah.
By myself. No one paid me to do that.
I thought you meant you made a logo, not the start.
I don't understand what is this? Like who shakes hands like this? Like this guy's got his hands like really, really low, and this guy's like oh hey Sean, like let's do it here, dude.
Yeah.
Here we go. Like I'm just like I'm not fully understanding. Like here we go. I just don't understand like how the are we like doing this like the bottom thumb's cut off or something?
Know,
like,
man, it's fucking weird, dude.
I don't know,
maybe
dude.
It's like you know when like people go like when they go to shake and then they put like the finger in and like do that. I think they're doing that the thumb's like in there. You know what I mean? That's why you don't see the thumb. It's like just inside the hands.
It looks ridiculous though, and it was expensive.
Based on my description, dude, I mean, you read my description. Did it sound anything like what they fucking created, dude? Oh my god. And her other work looks good.
Dude, I looked up her work. It looks amazing. And then she gives us this, dude, that we paid for. Dude, it looked... I don't know, man. It was a waste. Like, hopefully, because we sent it back. We're like, hell no, this is not...
She hasn't responded back to me yet, so if she doesn't respond back to me by tomorrow morning when I wake up, then I'm funding it, because that's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Now, I do have...
hopefully we get 2 times a week, dude, eventually, sometime soon. If this starts picking up, you know, we're going to do 2 streams a week. We're hoping that comes up sometime soon. Getting YouTube channels made, like you said, Twitter channels made, everything, you know, trying to turn this into a big, real endeavor for us, you know what I mean?
Big, so. Exactly. Twice a week. We actually want to even do it more, but it all depends. So we want to do twice a week. We want to do one podcast where we just talk about games, and we want to do a second podcast where we fucking bring people in, do... What's that? Because I was fucking doing I was like doing 1 and 2, and I just like flipped off.
Oh,
I just committed to
stupid, dude.
So and just have the second podcast be like games and just fucking random people coming on and like doing like a show with the guests and stuff, dude. Oh, and we could also play like a really fun game. Everyone knows Sean is Mexican, right?
23%.
Sean, 24%. One of the games we could play is we could send Sean down to his fridge and get all the butter containers out of his refrigerator.
I don't like where this is going.
And all the tubs, because everybody knows that Mexican moms, for some reason, they empty that shit and put a bunch of random shit in there, and then we just put all of his containers in front of him, and we have to guess what's inside each one, dude.
My mom's white. Okay, my dad is the fuck off.
Okay, well,
you're the fucking worst, dude.
Psych.
Solid ending note on the stream, dude.
All right, well, I'm losing my voice, so